Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A cikin wannan video insha Allah zan yi bayani kan duk abubuwan da ko mafi yawa abubuwan da duk wani wanda yake harka da academic lines ko yake working under academic haka as a class teacher, lecturer da sauransu, insha Allah zan nuna mai yadda zai amfani da Excel cikin wannan video. Zan samu video in suna kamar a ce Excel for teachers ko Excel for lecturers ko wani abu makamancin haka, saboda alakar abinda zamu yau insha Allah yana da alaka da abinda ya shafi amfani da Excel a harkar karantarwa ko a harkar ta karatu. Duk da wannan video da zamu yi yana da alaka da questions da muka tambaya ga students namu waɗanda suka yi Excel for beginners wanda suka participating a Zamfara hackathon. So video yana da alaka da question nasu da suka answer. So wannan exam question nasu ne question 1. So we are going to follow this question 1 from A to Z so that za mu ansa duk abin da wannan question ya kunsa, kuma duk wanda ya bi wannan video in daga farko har zuwa karshe insha Allah zai iya aiki da Excel a academic line da kuma harkar ta shahi students da sauransu. So za mu fara karanta instruction da aka bada na ko question da aka bada na exam in question 1 in abin da yake cewa, as a new lecturer in Zamfara State University, you are given the results of 199 UG for students as in Excel question 1 data. So this is Excel question 1 data. This is Excel question 1 data. So as in Excel question 1 data, you need to answer the following questions. So these are the questions da za mu answer daga farko zuwa ƙarshe. Number 1 question cewa customize the table and put serial numbers. Customize the table and put serial numbers. So this is the data. Let me just scroll down. Okay, sorry, let me delete this. So let me just scroll down har zuwa kasa zamu ga wannan shine table in namu gaba ɗaya. So the first question is, we customize the table and we put the serial number. So what we are going to do is, we are first going to put the serial number first. So I'm not going to use here, I'm going to use here, or I'll just use here, I'll just write SN, then I'll say 1 2. Za ku ga na saki layi ɗai, abinda yasa saboda wannan line da na ɗaya na biyu duka layi ne na header. So I'll just put 1. There are 2 ways na creating serial number. So I think, let me just show you these 2 ways, but they are not the only ways of creating serial number. There are many, but I'll just show you 2. So I'll just write 1 and 2. I'll just highlight the 1 and 2 and double click. So I can double click. It will just create the serial number for me. If I click Control down, so I will see 199. So this is the total number of the student that we were given. So I will just click Control Z so that I will show you the other way. The other way is, I will just click 1, I will just double click. As you can see my cursor. Okay, let me just zoom everything for you so that you can see everything clearly. So okay, like I said, number 1, I will just write 1 and 2, then I will highlight 1 and 2. So if I highlight it, then I will double click it. So let me show you something. When it comes to Microsoft Excel, there are different types of cursor. The way cursor actually appeared inside Microsoft Excel has different functions. Number 1, that is when your cursor is white like this, as you can see here, white. So when you hold left click and you drag, we call it highlighting. So you are highlighting. So as you can see, muna highlighting cells now. Common cell is the actually intersection of columns and rows that would give us a cell. So like for example, this cell 10024, we call it B3. So B column B row 3, that's what we said. So this is the designation of this cell. So that means we highlight. So when the cursor appeared black like this beneath at the end of the rectangle of the cell, so as you can see now, nazo karshen one ya zama baki. So if I drag it now, we call it drag. If I hold left click and drag it down, we call it drag. So we are dragging. So this is dragging, and we have moving. So if I come here or here, you see it comes to 3 arrows up, down, and left and right and up. So if I hold it now, I drag it down, I hold left click and drag, it means I moved. So that means I move one to here. So that's what we call moving. So it's just I'm just saying it by the way, since we are trying to do everything right from the beginning, and while answering the question I will be explaining one after the other and how I did a lot of things in this video. So I've already shown you how to create a serial number in number one. So I'm going to show you the second way. So the second way is just write one. When you write one, you can double click. You can double click or you can drag up till the end, but double click is the easiest one. So that why I just double click. So when you drag, you just see something here appear. Just click on this and just click fill series. So when you click this fill series, you'll see it like this. So we have 299. So I will just come here and click center. So everything is center. So now we answer part one of the question one. So we're going to answer the part two of it, which is to customize the table. So it said customize the table and put serial number. So now we put the serial number. So the second thing we are going to do is we are going to highlight everything. I can just highlight the table since the table is too big. So I'll just click Control Shift down. So it will highlight all the table for me. So now I highlight everything. So I'll just right click here. I'll just left click here, click on it and click all borders. Then I'll click here, or I'll just click it like this. I'll just write Times New Roman. So I'll just put this 11. I'll leave the font size to 11. I'll not change it. So now we are customizing the table. So what next are we going to do? What we are going to do is we are going to put almost everything as center. So I'll just highlight everything again, highlight it all, then I'll click center and I'll click middle align. So the next thing is this number, the admission number, I'm going to put it left. Yeah, I will leave it left. Okay, then the header, I will just make it the top header, not the second one. I'll put the top header as bold. So secondly, this admission number I will just enlarge it. So I will just come. This is width. So if you want to like a width, that is widely width na column naka, you need to come at the end of the column and just drag it down like this. So we have admission number clear. It will just come out like this. If it is height, it will just come under, that is row. So mubu the height, the height like this. So this is it. So secondly, we need to remove this. We don't need this because this is for this and this is for this, but this we have this. So what we are going to do is to highlight this only. Highlight. You highlight A1 and A2, you highlight them, then you merge and center. So if you put merge and center, definitely it will become one cell, which is for serial number. We'll do the same for admission, this for serial number. So we are done with the customization. Whoever did this, so yeah, is scoring 100 over 100 question one. So we are done with question one. We are done with customization and we already put the serial number. So question one is done. Then we move to question two. So question two, yet find the marks of each student per course and total marks of all the courses. So we need to find the marks of each student per course and we need to have the total marks of all the courses per student. So let's come back to our table. So if you look at it, that we get the CA, the exam. So we need to find the marks of each student per course. That's the part one of the question. That is, we need to add 1 and 11, 7 and 38. That is 5 and 31, 23 and 77, and so on. So this is what we are going to do. Then at the end of it, we need to have the grand total of all the marks per student. So I think we are going to add column here. So to add column, you need to come at the end of the column. For example, now we need to add column between D and E. We need to put total column here so that we will have the total of this, of CA and exam here. That is for for O2. We need to add another one for star 432 and other. So to add a column, you need to just right click on this and you need to put insert. So on top of this, I'm going to try total. So I need to add another one. I need to add total. Add another one. I need to add. Sorry, I need to add total. I need to add total. Then for this, what I'm going to do, I'll just copy and paste it here because I will just have the same format with this and this. So this is what I'm going what we have. Now we put the total column. So for us to add it, what we are going to do is now we need to put equal sign. We can use sum or simple arithmetic of just this plus and put just plus this and press enter. So it will give us the same thing, or we can say is equals to sum open bracket. I will just highlight these two and just press enter. So it will give me the same answer. So any one I used, it will give me the same answer. So I will just double click, then I get this. So what I'm going to do, I will just copy and paste. If I copy and paste, it will give me the same answer with this. It's like F and G. So you see F3 and G3. So I will get the same answer. So what I'm going to do, I'll just double click. I'll just copy again. I'll just paste and I will double click. I'll just copy again, paste, and I will what? Double click. I'll just copy and paste, and I will just Control V is paste. So sorry if you didn't see me just right clicking it and clicking paste, and I'll just double click. So I'm done with the total per course. That is part one of the question. So the next part of the question is to have the grand total of all the grand total of all the courses. So I'm going to put all the total marks in one place. So I'm going to say equal sign. Equipment is using plus sign. Microsoft Excel, they're using sum function, and ways in the case I'm and plus sign is do look at that can add in numbers in the base. They were just two numbers, three numbers. You can just use plus sign and add them. But when you are going to add numbers, there's more than two. So you need to add, you need to use sum, so that all you need to is just to highlight. And secondly, ways that the cikakke and plus sign instead of sum, that is when you are highlighting more numbers that are not in the same row, those that are not in serial lines. The command we add in different total. Command total are in different cells, are not within the same line. So we are going to use plus sign. Yes, we can use sum also, so that we just keep putting comma, 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 comma. So you can use it. So there are different ways of using this. But now what we are going to use, we are going to use plus sign to add all the total together. So we just put equal sign. So let me just come here and just click on this first total. I'll just add plus sign. I'll just come again and click on the second total, and I put plus sign, and I put the third total plus sign, fourth total plus sign, and the fifth total. So these are the 5 total that we have. Then I'll click enter. So this is what I have. So I will just double click on it, put it at the center, change it to Times New Roman, because that's what we are using, and I'll put middle align. So this is it. Then I'll put this, I will highlight this, and I'll put this. So this is it. So do one day wannan definitely yana da maki 100% ya gama answer question 2. So question 2 done. Then we move to question 3. So our question 3 said, find the position of each student based on their total marks and average of the whole class. So this question also has two parts. The first part is to find the position of each student. The second part is to find the average, total average of the whole class. So average marks. So now we are going to come here and write position. So position. So this position has to do with those that are using teaching in secondary or primary. Just those that are in primary, secondary, and nursery. But those in tertiary institution, I know you don't need this position. But yeah, you need to have this position. You need to know how to use this rank formula. We are going to use rank formula or rank function. So we are going to say equal sign rank dot EQO rank. So it's true, you can use rank.EQO rank because after 2016 Microsoft Excel rank was abolished. It's only abolition rank, but still it's working. It's the same rank that you know. So to those that are using or those that are following this video in kind of using the 2007, so definitely you will not see this rank.EQ. So I'm going to use this rank.EQ. Even if I use that rank, so it's the same answer that I'm going to get. So rank is taking three abubuwa uku rank take dauka. So it's taking three arguments. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's taking three arguments. Number one is taking the specific value. Number two is taking the reference, and number three is taking the order on which you want the ranking to be. So I'm going to explain that one after the other. So number one is taking the specific value. So we need to get the rank of this 289 out of what? Out of, that is the first number, out of what? Reference, out of the whole number. So I will click on the R3 in, that is from 289 up till the end value, which is 367. So I will highlight it all. So this is my reference. So I need to get the rank of this specific number 289 out of all these numbers. Then I'll put comma. Then it's asking me on the order. So how did I want the order, the ranking order to be? Descending or ascending order? So I want it to be in descending order, because let me explain this. If we say it's in ascending order, it means that the highest number has the highest position. That means it is ascending order. That is one day share number 30. One day chi 99 share number 99. That is means the ranking is in what? Is in ascending order. But if we want the ranking to be in descending order, that means one day 100 over 100 should be what? Number 1 position. One day 99 should be number 2 position. So that means it's in descending order. Position now are classes. Position in descending order. That is one day chi 100 shini number 1 she ain't day. One day chi 99 shini number 2 she ain't. So we need to put 0. That is descending order. So we close our bracket and we press enter. So there is something also after we did this, because if we drag it now, there is every tendency for us to get error. So we are going to get error because the range will change. So first of all, we need to highlight the range and lock it, because we don't want the range to change, but we want this to change, because by default in Excel, when you are dragging, Excel is changing the cells for you. So let me show you something. Now watch this. This is R3 comma R3 R201. So if I drag it now, you will see R3 R4 R202. That's what you are going to. So let me just drag it down and show you. So look at it here. You see R4 R4 R202. So instead of R3 R3 R202, so we need this range to be what? Static, but the specific number we want it to change, because we want this 289 to come down to 293 to come down to 235 275 and so on. So now we are going to highlight the range. This is the range, and we need to lock the formula by pressing F4. Za ga dollar sign ya fito a ciki, dollar sign kamar da kuke gani ga yanan ya fito. So we click on F4. Akwai laptops in da idan ka sa F4 ba zai hito ba, you need to hold FN. There is FN in front of your control a keyboard naka. Za ga rubuta FN. So you need to hold the FN and press for F4. So that way will lock the formula for you. So when you lock the formula, okay, sorry, let me just delete this. When you lock the formula, you just double click. So I'm just going to put it as center, and I'll just put this. Yeah, so it's okay. So that's all. So I'll just put border here. So we got the position. So this with is 171 and so forth. So the position of each and every student now appeared. So we are done with the position. So now to average, class average, we need to have the class average. Let me write it, class average. So now I think this average, let me just, okay, let's wrap it. So we need to break the lines. The class should be at the top, the average should be at the down. So we just need to wrap. So when we click wrap, so you see class average is in one cell. We wrap it now instead of us to wide it. Yazama dogu the sauran. So this is what we did. So now for us to get the average, we just need to apply the average function. Average, what is average formula? We know is specific, that is total number divided by total count. That's the average for us to get the average. So but we have the average function that will do the drill for us. So all we need to is to put average and just highlight everything. Just highlight it, just click on one and just hold Control Shift down. So it will highlight everything for you. Close your bracket and press enter. So we'll have the average of the total class. So this is the average of the total class, which is 99.341. So I'm just going to remove these decimal places to 2. I'll just reduce this to 2. So 99 point. Okay, sorry, we take the position. I'm sorry. I take the position column instead of the total. This is what we need. So this is what we need. I'm sorry, I take the position. So this is the average. We have 330.04. This is the average of the class. So I'll just highlight this and put border. So this is the average. So the one day 330 is within the average. The one day which 330 is above the average. The one day less than 330 is below the what? Is below the average. The one the total marks in here are below 330 is below the average. So that was also 361, 378, 56, 20, and the rest. So we are done with question number what? Question number 3. So let's move to question number 5. Question number 5 asks us to find the grade of each student in each of the courses. So we need to find the grade of each student in each of the courses. Each of the courses. That's what we are going to find. The grade of each student. So now we are going to come back to our data and see how to put the grades. So now muna da kuma criteria na grades namu. 0 to 39 is F, 40 to 45 is E. Yeah, it's supposed to be 40 to 44, not 45. Yeah, so 40 to 44, because 45, the one that 45 is D. Then we need to put 45 to 49. 45 to 49 is D. 50 to 60 is 59 is C. 60 to 69 is B. 70 to 100 is A. So this is the criteria that we are going to use to have our grade. So for us to put the grade column, we need to at least add again. We need to add another column and name it grade. We need to add another one in front of total. We need grade. Right click and put IA, or you just put insert grade. Grade. I think then the last one I will put what? Grade. So let's come and put our formula. So the formula we are going to use if nested formula. So all you need to is to put equal sign and put if. You put open bracket. This cell which has total, that is 62, is less than or equals to 39 comma, we need to have F. Then we put another if. Open bracket, because this if nested is that if inside if, because it's a conditional formula. That is, if the condition is true, you need to have a value. If the condition is true, you need to put the logical test of your condition. That is, we say if F3 is less than or equals to 39 comma. So what do we need if the condition is true? So we put the value if true. There is another argument if the value is false, but now we don't need that. Now we don't need that because we have multiple conditions. So if this condition is true, we will have F, but if the condition is false, other condition will apply. So that's why we are not going to put the value if the condition is false. So we are going to put another condition inside this condition. So we are going to say again, if F3 is less than or equals to 44 comma, we need to have E, comma, if we need to put open bracket, F3 also is less than or equals to 49 we need to have D, comma, if open bracket F3 is less than or equals to 59, we need to have C, comma, if F3 is less than or equals to 69, we need to have B, if F3 is less than or equals to. Okay, so now we are going to use greater than or equals to 70, because now from 70 and above is A. So if it's greater than or equals to 70, comma, what we need to have A. So now we are done. What we need to, the last one is to close all the brackets we open. So by default, let's count how many brackets. 1, 2, how many open brackets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to close close brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We put 6 close brackets and we press enter. So I'm sorry, we made mistake in our formula. Then I will click OK. So that's why we got this. So we made mistake inside this formula. So let's just come back and see where we made mistake. So I'll just look at it and say equal sign if E3 is less than or equals 39, comma, we need F. If F3, okay, I made mistake because now here I put E3, all the rest I'm putting F3. So I have to change it to E3, it's not F3. So it's E. So let's just put E here and I delete this F. I'm sorry, I put E here because that's where our total is. I remove this, I put E here. I also remove this and put E here, and I remove this and put E here. So let's just click E, OK, and see. So now we got B because he got 62. So if we double click on this, so we will have our grade from A to Z. So this is our grade. If you got, you see he got 4, he scored 4, he got F, he scored 75, he got A, he scored 48, he got D, because this and that. So our formula is working perfectly. So all we need to is to copy like we did before, Control V. So to give out this, we double click and we copy again. We click this, we double click so that it will appear. Okay, so now we just where it is, we just copy a grade, we paste, we double click, we copy, we paste, we double click. So by default, we are done with question number 4. Yes, question number 4, we put the grades. So do one day wannan ya samu wannan grades in per course. So that's all. Muna da yana da 100 over 100. So let's move to question 5. Question 5 asks us to have the grade point. That is to create a point by each grade where F is 0, E is 1, D is 2, C is 3, B is 4, A is 5. Kamar muka sani each and every course over course by each and every grade at tertiary institutions, idan ka samu A stand for 5 points, B stand for 4 points, C for 3, G for I think 2, E for 1, then F for 0. So that's what we are going to answer, another one we are going to create. So to create the grade point also we need to create another column again. We call it grade point. So by this we are going to wrap. Now the Ghana wrapping, so we wrap it grade point. So we are going to come here and create another one, insert and write grade point. We click on it and click on wrap text. We come here also, we put this and we click grade point. We just click wrap text. So we come here, we click this and we put grade point, and I will just click here and click wrap text. Then the last one, we come here, we can write insert grade point, grade point. We click on it and we click wrap. So we are going to create the formula of this grade point where, as we know, F is 0, that's our answer. So what we are going to do is we are going to say equal sign if open bracket F is 3, because now it's F3. Sorry, before I use F3, which is not what we want to use. So I will just put F3 is equals to A, comma, what do we need? We need 5. So understand this. In our function or our formula in Excel, when we are passing any argument with text, that is text, we put it inside double quote. Here's another and then nasa A inside double quote. Before value if true, which is A, B, C, D, E, the muke amfani da shi da F, shi nasa cikin double quote. Since it's text, character is strange. But when we are passing a numeric, that is, we are passing a number inside our formula, we are not putting it inside double quote. So that was this pipe, I'm not putting the 5 inside double quote, but A, since A is strange, we are putting it inside double quote. So you should understand this. Those that are learning programming languages understand what I'm talking about. So let me continue. So I will just put 5, then I will say if open bracket F3 is equals to F3, is equals to B, I need 4, comma, if open bracket F3 is equals to C, comma, I need 3, comma, if F3 is equals to D, I need to have 2, comma, if F3 is equals to E, I need to have 1, comma, if F3 is equals to F, what I need is 0. So I don't need anything after this. Then I'll close my bracket. How many I open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll close my close bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'll press enter. So I have 4 because he got what? B. So I'll just double click on this. That's all. So you got A is 5, F is 0, 5 is 8, and this is it. So all I need is to copy and I'll just copy, Control V, and double click, and I'll just copy, paste, double click, copy, paste, double click, and I'll just copy, paste, double click, copy. Okay, that's all. So now we are done with question number 5. So we got our grades, and that's all. So then question number 6. Question number 6 is asking us to put student with 100 marks. Okay, they said write a remark for each student using the following criteria. Student with 100 marks and above should have a remark of excellent result. Student with 60 marks to 100 should have a remark of average result. Students with 40 to 60 should have a remark of fair result, and student with below 40 marks should have a remark of bad result. So this, I'm going to copy this, just going to copy it, so that I'll paste it here by watching the criteria and create the formula based on the criteria. So I'll just paste value here as I'm seeing everything. So I'll just write a remark column here. So I will start the function. So I'll just say equal sign if open bracket, where is the grand total? The grand total is here, so I'm going to use the total. So this is total marks. If this AB3 is less than or equals to, so what did they use? Below 40. So below 40 is 39. So I'll just put 39, because 39 is below 40, but 40 is not below 40. So I'll put is less than or equals to 39, comma, then I will put bad. I'll use this bad result, comma. I'll say if open bracket again AB3 is less than or equals to what the second argument, it says 40 to 60. So I'll say is less than or equals to 40, comma, and I'll say fair results. I'll say again if open bracket AB3, so what did it say? 60 to 100. So I'll say is less than or equals to okay, sorry. So here, I will put 60 here. I'm sorry, I'll put 60, not 40, because from a 30 we put post argument that is 39 below 39. So that means from 40 to 60, this is what this argument will take. So if it is less than or equal to 60, to give us fair result, but now it is less than or equals to 100. That means from 60 to 100, it will give us what? Average result. Average result. So now we put the last argument if open bracket AV3 is greater than 100. That means from 100 and above. If it is greater than 100, comma, we need it to give us excellent result. Then we close. How many open bracket do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it's false, and we close the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we press enter. So this is, it gave us what? Excellent result. So if you look at it, then let's just drag it down and let me show you what happens. So you see this, he got 20, that is less than 39, he got bad result. 56, that is 40 to 60. As you can see, 40 to 60 is fair result. Let me show it to you. You see, it's fair result. That's why you got fair result. Let me see if there any average result here. Is there any average result? Let's just check. I don't know if there is any average result. So our formula is working perfectly, and thank God we got everything clearly. So let me just highlight this and delete it. I'm sorry I didn't delete it. Sorry, let me just highlight this. Let me just click delete. So now we are done with this. What I'm going to do, I'll just highlight everything and put border. So I will add border. So we are done with the remarks. After I'll say remarks, I'll add S. I'll say remarks. So there's remarks as student. So now let's move to question number 7. Find the highest and lowest score in the class. So let's just go and find the highest, and so I'll just say highest score, and I put lowest score. So I'll just highlight the two and wrap them. Let me just do this so that T will be on top. So lowest score and highest score. So for us to get the highest score, we need to apply the max formula. Max formula is a formula that will give us the highest number in the range. So we are going to apply this max formula inside grand total, so that it will give us the highest score per of a student. So the highest score is equal sign max open bracket. I'll just click on this, Control Shift down. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't click Control Shift down. Sorry. So I'll just put max. As you can see, click on this, Control Shift down, then I'll close my bracket and press enter. So now I got 437. That is 437 is the highest score. Then I'll get the minimum. So I'll use minimum, which is the lowest distance. Then I'll use min open bracket, click on this, Control Shift down, close bracket and press enter. So the lowest max is what? 0. So because there are some with 0, so 0 is our lowest mark. So I'll just this and just put the format here. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, let me just apply it here. So we'll just click on this and just put, sorry, I'll just put Times New Roman. So yeah, so I'll just put everything as center. So that's it. So the highest is 437, the lowest is 0, because there are those with 0. So we are done with what? Let me put a border here. So we are done with question number 8 or number 7. Also number 7. So let's move to question number 8. Question number 8 said, count how many students have A in star 432 and com 411. So this is it. So let's just put A star 3. I think it says star 302, right? Okay, star 432 and star 4 comp 1. Star 432, let's say star 432 and comp 411. Same with C. So I'll just add A in star and just A in comp 411. So this is what we are going to get now. So I'll just do it like this. So this is what we are going to do. So we are going to use count if formula. We are going to use count if formula in order for us to count how many A are in star 432 and A in com 411. So in order for us to do that, we are going to use this grade and that grade. So let me just apply the formula here now. So I'll just say equal sign count if, where is my range? So this is star 432. I'll just, this is the range. I'll just highlight the range and put comma. What am I counting? The criteria is A. So I'll put double quote and put a double quotation and put A inside it of the double quote. So this is the formula. Count if the range and the criteria. I'm counting A. So I'll press enter. So it will come here how many A. So we have 97A inside this. So that's it. So I'm going to apply it again in 4001. Say equal sign count if open bracket. Where is for com 411? Where is com 411? So here it is. This is the grade. So this is the range. I'll just highlight the range, comma, then I will put double quote A, I will close it, then I'll put enter. So in com we have 84 A, in com 411 we have 97 E in star 432. So we are done with question number 8 also. So let's move to question number 9. Is there how many students have F in com 404? So where is com 404? Let's just go and say F in com 404. So I'll just put this, or let me just copy this and just put this same format. I'll highlight this and put border. So I'll just say equal sign. We'll use count if again, count if, open bracket, com 404. Where is com 404? Okay, here it is. So this is the grade. So we'll just highlight the grade. We put comma, double quote and F because we are counting F. F is our criteria. So we press enter. So we got 20F inside com 404. So we are done with question number 9. Very simple. Then the last question we are going to do is put, it said add HTCL at the beginning of each admission number. So that's it. So let's come to admission number, which is our final question number 10. So like this, we need to add HTCL at the beginning of each admission number. So we have 200, 199. If we say we are going to put it by manually with our hands, it's going to be a very hectic task, and it's going to take us very long time for us to finish. So what we are going to do, we are going to apply a formula that we call concatenate formula. Or we just need to concat HTCL with this admission number and we paste it back to where it is. Now I just create a temporary table column. I'll just do it and then I'll put it back and delete the column after. So I'll just put equal sign. So what we are going to say, we call the function concatenate. So now it's concatenate, not concatenate in full. But if you are using 2007 up to 2016 or 13, you will see concatenate. But now if you are using 2019, as I'm using 2019, or you are using 2016, you are going to have concat formula instead of concatenate. So you can use concat, you can use concatenate. Each one we use is the same. So I'll just use concat. Then we will put the text we need to concat first. So it's the HTCL. So I'll put HTCL inside double quote because it's a string. So I'll put it inside double quote. When I apply the formula, the double quote will not appear. So I'll put HTCL inside double quote. I'll put comma. What is the text 2 that I need to concat with is the admission number. So I'll just click this and press enter. So it will put HTCL 10024. So what I need to is just double click like we did. So we will have each number will have HTCL at its beginning. So now what I'm going to do, I will just copy everything, Control C. I'll come back here. Take note, don't paste, don't just paste. Don't, if I paste, let me paste and show you what will happen. We'll have error. So this is how the formula will change. We'll have error because everything will change. So we are not going to paste just like that. What we are going to do after we copy it, we are just going to right click and just either click here, which is the shortcut of paste value, or you just click paste spatial and click values and click OK. So it will paste spatial everything, and this one will stop where it is. Then we'll just right click it and click delete. So we delete it and we finish our question. So we answered the question number 10. So this is it, and this brings us to the end of this video. And duk wanda yake son ya ƙara fahimta waɗannan abubuwan da muka yi, you can continue to explore it. As you see, na samu kamar F under maybe a course guda biyu kawai. So you can go ahead and find F's inside all the courses, and find A inside all the question, and find B inside all the courses. Sorry, all the courses. So like this. So I think what we are going to do, the next thing, I think, okay, let me just finish customizing this table. So all you need to apply, because this comes supposed to have all these rows. So I will just highlight this and just put merge. I will just put this merge and center. So that I'll finish everything. This, the last one, this is where it stopped, and this. So that's all. So now we are done with our table, we are done with our work. That's all. We answered the question. So this is, like I said, duk wani lecturer, duk wani teacher, classroom teacher da ke bukata ya sai da zai aiki da Excel domin ya sauƙaƙa ayyuka ne, ya dina wahala da aiki da calculator da making mistakes da sauransu. So you can just go ahead and watch this video daga farko zuwa ƙarshe. Duk abin da mutum bai gane ba zai ƙara kallon shi. Idan ya kalla bai gane ba, you can drop a message or you can text me. Inshallah I will respond to you. Kamar yadda kuke gani ga number waya na, sannan kuma ga duk lokacin da kai comment, inshallah I will see it da sauransu. So you can help others, kai sharing wannan video, ku liking, ku subscribing, ku commenting, saboda wasu su amfana ko su masu zo su masu kalla su ga yanda ake wannan kuma a kyauta ba tare da mutum ya biya ko sisi ba. All you need to is to keep watching, watch until you understand it, and inshallah it will help you, it will help your life. So like I said, if you learn it, please make sure you tell others to come and learn. If they learn, you learn, people learn. Inshallah muka samu community wanda mutane sun iya wannan, zai sauƙaƙa ayyuka da dama kuma zai sauƙaƙa abubuwa da dama cikin community namu, and this is what we need. Da fata Allah ka samu dace, Allah ka sa kuma mu cika da imani. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.